Welcome back to News Around, where we uncover the most captivating and heartfelt stories from the glittering world of Turkish cinema and television. If you adore these stars as much as we do, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and tap join to support our growing community. Your engagement helps us bring you closer to the lives of the actors you love, with stories that move, inspire, and sometimes completely astonish. And tonight, we'll talk about a woman who seems to have rewritten the laws of time itself. Her presence has left even her colleagues speechless, including Çağatay Ulusoy himself. Yes, dear viewers, we're talking about the unforgettable Elçin Sangu. When Elçin Sangu stepped onto the red carpet at the premiere of her new film Ukuku, it was as if the years had folded in on themselves. 10 years, an entire decade, appeared to have passed her by without leaving a single trace. The actress, who first stole hearts as Defne in Love for Rent, looked almost identical to her early career days. The Ukuku premiere was held in one of Istanbul's most refined venues, a celebration of Turkish cinema where some of the biggest names in the industry gathered. Among them were Çağatay Ulusoy, Hazal Kaya, and Bahar Arduç. Yet the moment Elsen appeared, every camera turned. She walked with quiet grace, dressed in an elegant white gown that shimmered subtly under the lights. Her hair cascaded in natural waves, her makeup was effortless, soft, and real. She didn't need extravagance, she was the spectacle. When asked about her beauty secret, she simply smiled and said, "There's no secret. Peace makes people beautiful." That line spread faster than the premiere photos themselves. Within hours, fans were quoting it across platforms, adding their own reflections. True beauty begins with inner calm. It was a sentence that transcended glamour, a reminder that serenity, not surgery, is the real secret of youth. And while we continue, dear viewers, don't forget to click like if you agree that peace is the ultimate form of beauty, and stay with News Around for more timeless moments like this one. For many, Elsen's story began with Love for Rent, the romantic comedy that transformed her into an international phenomenon. As Defne, she embodied warmth, humor, and sincerity, qualities that audiences could never forget. But that role was only the beginning. Over the years, she reinvented herself with courage. In Kurt Siyet ve Sura, she explored historical drama. In Bir Aşk Hikayesi, she ventured into deep emotion. Later, her partnership with Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ in Sama proved her range extended far beyond romance. And now, reunited with Çağatay Ulusoy for Ukuku, she stands at the crossroads of maturity and magic, still glowing, still herself. Compare her face from a decade ago to her present self. The same twinkle in the eyes, the same soft smile, the same gentle fire. As one fan beautifully wrote, "Elsen hasn't just stayed young, she has stayed light. Her energy hasn't aged a day. It's that very aura, her calm, luminous energy, that makes her stand apart." Elsen's beauty is not frozen in time, it breathes with grace, evolving yet untouched. Of course, the chemistry between Elsen and her co-star Çağatay Ulusoy became the highlight of the night. Cameras captured their easy laughter, the mutual respect in their words, the harmony that seemed to flow between them. When asked about working together, Çağatay smiled and said, "Elsen is one of the most professional and grounded people I've ever worked with. Everything feels effortless with her." Elsen responded in kind. "Çağatay brings calm energy to every set. We both value our craft deeply, and that creates a perfect balance." Within hours, hashtags such as #Elçin Sangu, #The Woman Who Stopped Time, and #Ukuku Premiere trended simultaneously across platforms. Users from Turkey, Italy, and even Latin America flooded timelines with admiration. One wrote, "Elçin Sangu doesn't age, she evolves." Another joked, She's probably sipping water from the fountain of youth every morning. But amidst the humor, there was genuine awe. The actress's appearance sparked discussions about wellness, balance, and authenticity. Magazines quickly followed, publishing articles titled Elçin Sangu's Eternal Glow and The Art of Aging Gracefully. Even the global press couldn't resist. A Spanish outlet called her the actress who made time surrender, while an Italian newspaper wrote, Elçin Sangu, proof that elegance never fades. And before we go on, let us know in the comments, what do you think is Elçin's secret? Is it meditation, good genetics, or something beyond explanation? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe to News Around to stay updated with every glamorous heartbeat of the Turkish entertainment world. Whenever an actress looks this stunning, whispers are inevitable. Has she had something done? People asked half-jokingly. Yet those close to her insist that Elsen has always preferred simplicity to artifice. Her friends reveal that her routine is shockingly ordinary. Plenty of water, regular sleep, minimal stress. She practices yoga, enjoys long walks in nature, and guards her inner peace as carefully as she guards her scripts. In an older interview, she once said, "Beauty begins when the mind quiets down. I invest in my peace before anything else." That philosophy, not a surgeon's hand or a miracle cream, might be her true fountain of youth. What makes Elçin Sangu extraordinary isn't just her flawless appearance. It's her attitude. She's elegant without being distant, confident without arrogance. When she speaks, she often emphasizes individuality and self-worth. Women shouldn't measure themselves by others, she once told a magazine. The only standard that matters is the peace you feel inside. That quote became viral among her female followers, inspiring countless comments like "I want to age like Elsen, gracefully, fearlessly, authentically." Indeed, Elsen represents a generation of actresses who prove that maturity and allure can coexist, that beauty need not fade, it can deepen. Fashion magazines describe her as a woman without trends. She doesn't chase the spotlight, it naturally follows her. Whether she's on the red carpet or spotted at a cafe in Sahanja, she radiates the same quiet sophistication. Her sense of style has always reflected her personality, minimal, natural, yet unmistakably powerful. Elçin Sangu doesn't wear fashion, she is fashion, one critic remarked. It's this consistency, her refusal to be swayed by passing glamour, that keeps her image enduring. Each appearance, each project, each public moment adds another brushstroke to her portrait of timelessness. From Love for Rent to Ukuku, 10 years have passed, yet in spirit and in glow, nothing has changed. While many in the industry evolve through reinvention, Elsen's power lies in continuity. She has remained steadfast, centered, and luminous. And in a world where beauty often feels temporary, she stands as proof that authenticity endures longer than any filter or cosmetic trend. She is, in every sense, a woman untouched by time. So, dear viewers, as we look back on this incredible evening where Elçin Sangu turned a movie premiere into a celebration of grace itself, we ask you, do you believe time can truly stand still for someone? Or is Elsen living proof that peace and passion can keep the years away? Tell us in the comments. If you loved this story, remember to like, subscribe, and click the join button to help us continue sharing the untold stories behind the stars. Because here at News Around, we don't just report celebrity news, we celebrate the artistry, humanity, and wonder that make these icons eternal. Until next time, keep shining, keep dreaming, and never forget, real beauty begins within.